Yo, what's going on guys? Comet here, and in today's video, I decided to create a complete guide on how to get better at Bedwars. This ranges from literally like just starting out to advanced stuff and even literally unnecessary stuff that you don't really need to know.
Oh my god! Wow!
This video was really fun to make, so if you did enjoy the video, then maybe consider subscribing. My goal for the end of the year is to reach 500 subscribers, and we're already at 300, so if we actually do that, that would be incredible. Anyways, I'll stop wasting your time, and also my friends in the background say hello to Duck. Anyways, I'll stop wasting your time, so let's get into the video. So you may be wondering, what is Bedwars? Bedwars is basically a game where you stab angry 12-year-olds with ouchie sticks until they rage quit. The basic concept is that you have a bed that you need to protect from other players with various materials. You usually get these blocks from the item shop, usually to your left. They have a ton of various items that are kind of self-explanatory and some pretty unnecessary things too. But to buy these things, you need to go to your generator that constantly makes gold and iron. There's also another NPC that has upgrades and traps that you can buy with diamonds from the diamond generators, usually diagonally from you. Don't get Iron Forge. Then finally there are emeralds, found in the 4 emerald generators at middle. These can be used to get crazy good items, but I recommend only getting these towards late game. And finally, the last thing I wanted to say is that you can level up with stars to get Bedwars loot boxes and eventually gain a prestige every 100 stars. Okay, now that you know the basics, let's move on to what you should buy and how to set up your quick buy shop. The next thing I'm gonna cover is the quick buy shop, and I actually went into a fours match so you guys can actually like see it because I don't really care about fours too much. So yeah, basically if I go right here, I have all of these. And what I can do is I can basically look at all of these and just choose one by shift clicking like this, and then I can choose any spot that I want to replace it with. I already have this all set up so you guys can copy this if you want to. I just found these to be the most useful, and you can like put them in any of these slots. There will be a red space in all of these. This actually will help out a lot with just like buying your items quicker, so I really recommend doing this. Okay, next up is items we don't really want to buy. Those would be glass, because like it doesn't do too much, and obby. You can do obby in the late game. It's kind of iffy. If you want to be really annoying, get obby. It's fun. Oh yeah, don't get hardened clay. Just get endstone. It's much better. Next, on to melee weapons. All of these you can buy if you want. They're all fine. Armor, just don't get chainmail. Just don't get chainmail. It sucks. Any of these are great. They all help in different situations. Shears have saved me in many situations before. But yeah, on to ranged. Why? Potions, they're all fine. Utility, just don't get sponges or pop-up towers or water, really. Or these two. Bedbugs and Dream Defenders aren't that good. Dream Defenders, if you're going up a really hard player, is fine, but that's about it. Bridge eggs, they're fine. You can use them if you want to. That's about it. You can use whatever you want. Oh yeah, sorry, I completely forgot. The last thing is team upgrades. These are incredible. The only thing you don't really want to buy, Iron Forge, that's about it. You can buy heal pool if you want. Traps, don't get anything else. Get a minor fatigue trap. It annoys me when anybody gets anything else than a minor fatigue. It does the most damage to anybody. Maniac miner you can get late game if they kind of have obby or anything, but that's about the only thing it's useful for. Prot is really good. And sharpness is amazing. And yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, on to our next thing. Now we're in the basics. The first thing I wanted to cover was Gamesense. Gamesense is basically just another word for instinct, but in video games, I guess. When you're using Gamesense, you're really just predicting where your opponent will go or what your opponent will really do. This is very, very, very important in Bedwars. You really need to know this if you want to get good at the game. I'll head into a match and talk a bit more about it and give some examples of what I mean. Alright, we're finally in a match. That took forever for some reason. We're on the map Glacier. And basically this map has a side rush over here. So what I'll usually do is I'll collect 4 gold and around 16 iron, which allows me to get enough blocks to build over and get a wood bed defense down, because that's what I just like to do. This is how I like to set up my bed defense. It just makes it so it's a little bit harder to get in, and some people just like break from the front, which isn't very smart. Also, I'll cover some bridging methods a little bit later on, just to help you. I'm gonna smack him off, and run back. He's gonna fall into the void, and lag a bunch. And broke his bed. Now I can predict that he's gonna run towards me, because he's kind of a low level since I have level head on. He's very laggy, by the way. And I'm gonna kill him. Also, I love this zoom now that, Lunar Client added. It looks so nice. I'm going to also start getting tools. I got an axe. And now, Gray is still alive because on the right it shows that they are still alive. But first, before I rush them, I'm gonna go for diamonds. And you don't really need to know how to speed bridge to be good at the game. You can honestly just slow bridge, and that will be more effective than actually speed bridging and failing non-stop if you can't really speed bridge. So I recommend if you're just starting out, slow bridge, it's fine. I'm gonna get prot, heal pool, and a minor fatigue and a bunch more blocks so I can rush. Green is dead, or no, green's still alive. Okay, so I still have to worry about green rushing me. Hopefully they don't rush me immediately. If they do, then I'm gonna be sad. I can predict that they're gonna be rushing around that way, just based on where their bridges were going. But I need to rush Gray because Gray is right here, and not doing anything. Okay, you're great at the game. Oh, wait, he's good. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna get sharp because that's very important. And iron armor. I can predict that green's just going around the map just based on where their bridges are going. And that's something that Gamesense really is useful for, because that shows that they're not at their base. Okay, green just fell into the void. Always pay attention to chat also, that's very important. I'm gonna knock him off. And there we go. I'm not excited about this. I should have had my particles on because now I don't know if he has TNT or not. I'm dead. I'm so 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 dead. Oh! And he's a pro epic Fortnite gamer. Pro Fortnite? Fortnite Pro? Hey, what is this man doing? I'm trying to predict where he's gonna go. But you know, I don't know if I can win this fight. Oh my gosh, I actually did it. My KB is actually insane though. This kid's so annoyed that I don't take KB. Oh, come on, I thought I could shear the bed. That was terrible game sense. Okay, I got his bed. And I think I can kill him here. Yep, let's go. Okay. It's just hilarious. Yeah, he has obby. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like quickly go get a diamond pickaxe. Okay, I'm gonna build up. Okay, you tried fireballing me off. Kill you, maybe? Kill it? Okay, and now we gotta break this. Oh my gosh, that was really close. really close. I'm gonna win this. All right then. Okay, let's move on to our next topic of bridging methods and clicking methods. So our next topic is bridging methods and clicking methods. These are very important if you want to get good at Bedwars, and you want to make sure you're able to do them. Okay, so to start off, we're going to be doing a slow bridge, which is basically you just crouch at the edge of a block and just hold down click, or click every time you get to the next block. Very inefficient, very slow. Then we got speed bridging, where basically you place down a block, let go, walk back, crouch, and click. So it looks like this. And you just gotta get a good timing. Sometimes it takes a while to kind of learn it, but I've been practicing for a long time. I don't even know how long, actually. This is what most people do. It's very easy. Whenever I go up a block, I usually will tend to butterfly click, which is basically, if you can see my mouse, I'm clicking, like, it's kind of weird. You kind of do this with your fingers on any of the buttons. Then we're kind of moving into unnecessary bridging methods that are way too fast. Like, we got breezily bridging, where you kind of move back and forth, like that, but uncrouched, and move backwards at the same time. And it's really hard. I don't know how to do it. It's a little slower than God bridging. Which God bridging is you go diagonally, kind of like moonwalking, which is like you just walk straight backwards like that, but without moving. You go diagonally, and you kind of just, most people drag click, I can't though. You just click a bunch of times, and like you just start walking backwards. It's crazy looking, but most people that do it, they spend too much time doing it and then become terrible at like everything in Bedwars, and like, or any game actually. Whenever I encounter a God bridger, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna get to my bed before I place a bed defense, but I'm gonna kill them immediately. And then there's diagonal speed bridging, where you kind of just move to the end of a block. I like to aim around here, and then I click. Oh, I failed that. I like to do this. I aim at the edge of a block, and I start just like butterfly clicking. It's really useful. Most people single click or jitter click, where like you're like vibrating your hand, I guess, to click really fast. But I like butterfly clicking because I can move really fast. That's basically what bridging is in Bedwars. It's pretty easy once you get it down. And yeah, let's move on to our next topic. Okay, so it's the next day. I completely forgot to record the next part, so I'm gonna do that right now because I was editing my video and I was like, wait, I didn't do any of this. So we're basically gonna be doing clutching, and I found this map called the Clutch King. I believe you can just search it up on YouTube and download it from there. I'll link it in the description. I don't know if you can really see over there, but you try to get pretty far, and this is what I usually do to warm up on clutching. This is some like more advanced techniques, I guess, but it's really important to know these. We got ender pearl clutching down there, where you just ender pearl up and try to clutch. It's pretty fun. I really like this map, and like I recommend you guys using it if you want to get better at clutching, or do the Bedwars practice mode and practice like ladder clutching. I'll go over that too. So I'm just gonna see how far I can make it. You kind of just want to like stay still when doing a one block clutch. Like keep your mouse as still as possible. Don't like freak out and go woo. You want to like have as much control over your hand as possible. And with this, you just want to time it when you're doing a water bucket clutch. They're kind of hard, but I mean, once you get it down, it's pretty easy. So I'm gonna get an ender pearl and... Alright, we're just gonna pretend that did not happen. Let's do this again. Oh my gosh, there we go, I did it. Now here's where it gets a little harder. 2 block clutches or 3 block clutches, whatever. You wanna like, when, instead of like just keeping your hand still, you wanna like move your mouse down like this. And it's kinda hard, but It's kind of hard, but like, I don't know if I can do this again. Okay, there we go. That was kind of a 2-block clutch. I kind of moved my mouse down. I guess that counts because it was 2 blocks all the time. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, I think this area is where it's like really thin platforms. Doing them, I've only done it a couple times. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it first try. And I'm gonna fall. Let's see if I can do this. Let's go. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the rest of the map because I kind of want you guys to experience it for yourself, but it's basically the same thing throughout the whole entire map. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to ladder clutching now. Okay, now that I'm in the Bedwars practice mode, basically, ladder clutching is really hard. I still don't have it down. I'm trying to learn how to do it, but you want to like place a ladder on the edge of the block that you're on, but you kind of want to like place it on and then like crouch, I think, like that. Yeah, you crouch to like stop yourself from falling too far off the ladder. But yeah, I did make it, so that's kind of how you do that. This is really useful in Bedwars since water buckets are kind of expensive to get, so ladders is what kind of everyone uses when clutching, and you feel amazing whenever you do them. I've done it from a really high height one time and I was freaking out, but it's really hard though. But yeah, just practice this as much as possible. You don't really need to know this to be good at the game. It just helps you not die. So it's just really useful to know. So I recommend learning it. Now we're going to be moving on to TNT and fireball jumping. Alright, so the next technique that we're going to be doing is TNT and fireball jumping, which is kind of an easy technique, honestly. It looks a lot harder than it actually is, but it's mainly just timing and like, yeah. So you basically, when you're fireball jumping, it's really easy. You just run up, throw it under yourself, and then you did it. So basically, with TNT jumping, you basically place it down, wait for it to go like this, jump, and then boom. That's how you do it. But if you want to do like a double TNT jump, you kind of have to do this. Oh, whoops, I messed up. Oh crap. Go like this. I believe you do that, and then you go, and then it should send you farther, but I don't think I did it correctly. So let me try that again. Yeah, like that. Okay, so it hit me like twice, and I got 20 blocks instead. All right. I don't think there's really anything else TNT jumping, so I think that's probably gonna be it. Yes, because it's pretty basic. You can probably look up some tutorials on how to do more than like 2 TNT to do a jump, because I know you can do that. It's just really hard for me because I don't know how to do it. Anyways, let's move on to our next segment on movement. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to cover was movement, and this relates to like knowing your maps and how to like get around a map quicker. Now, this is really important if you want to rush people fast. This is the wrong color wool, it's fine. So, let's say like this even relates to blocks. So let's say you have something like this. This would not be optimal for you to get over. So if you're being chased by somebody and you're like, oh no, I'm being chased, how are you gonna like get up? He's probably gonna hit you by then and you're gonna fall into the void. So instead of doing that, you might want to like every time you come back to this place, to make it a little safer, just like maximize your movement by placing blocks right under you while you're jumping up onto blocks, so you can like kind of do that instead of kind of doing something like this where you get stuck and then you have to jump up that block. That can like really mess you up. You kind of want to really know this type of stuff so you can minimize the amount of blocks you actually use. So like if I'm here, I could like speed bridge and do that, and then I could jump over. Or you could do something like this where you just place one under you and run away. But you need to know how to clutch to actually do that type of stuff. So yeah, you really want to figure out how you can like place your blocks to like get to places faster. Like there, I just barely made it, so it was kind of risky, but you could honestly take your time, place one block out, and then jump over. I know that right here you can place a block and then do that, and you can just outrun everybody. So you just want to learn your maps. You want to know how you can get around the maps quicker, and how to get to other bases just a lot faster, and it can make your games a lot shorter and get you a lot more XP. But yeah, anyways guys, I think that's gonna be it for the video. This was really fun to make. I hope you guys got something out of this video, maybe learned something new. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out a bit. If it didn't, then I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then consider subscribing and following me on my socials, maybe joining my Discord server, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!